1, 2, 3, 4.
What is happening, everyone? Hope you're well. Welcome to the Mudblood podcast. This week, this episode is brought in sponsorship with our friends, the long-standing, our partners in crime, Manscaped. If you have the warm balls, it's just getting a wee bit itchy down there, or you're like your man at the Rats in Southport, and you've had a brick to the bollocks, like there's nothing worse than him getting into the back of the ambulance and them taking down his tracksuit bottoms, and he's got a massive hairy set of bollocks. Think about it.
Black and blue set of
Black and blue hairy bollocks, and they have to fucking try and get around all them pubics, they try and sort his balls out. Whereas if he just had a listen to the Mudblood podcast, went on the Manscaped, got their 5.0 technology, which doesn't hurt like a boot or a brick to the bollocks, and shaved them, it would have been lovely and smooth. And it would have been a better injury for him.
And he wouldn't have paid full price either.
No, because if you do it through us and put in the code MUDBLOOD, you get 20% off. 20% gets you the 5.0, the ball trimmer, the nose trimmer, the ball deodorant, the ball toner, and sometimes even a wee pair of boxer shorts in there. So what else would you ask for? What else do you want? It's holiday season. Get the bollocks shaved, get involved, get on the Manscaped, and do it with the code MUDBLOOD. 20% off. Thank you.
There we go.
What's happening? How are you?
I'm doing good. I was playing football last night.
Oh, you feeling sore?
My back's fucking killing me. My knees are
What
sore.
did you?
27. I'm fucked.
44. You're only fucked because you're not doing it all the time.
I know. That's the problem.
I'm 44. It's no excuse. I was in boxing this morning, 7 o'clock. Hands are fucked. Heels fucked. Knuckles fucked. Wondering why I'm doing it. And then I was boxing last night. So it's just been non-stop.
How you feeling?
Feeling fit.
Good.
Feeling confident. Wee bit sore heel. Something wrong with my heel. It was on till the physio there. I'm going to have to sort that out. But I'm feeling ready to go. Like.
When's the fight next week?
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday. So you're flat out in the training.
Flat out in the training, getting ready. And I'm having to beef up to fight him because he's fat. He's a big fat guy.
So get the juice in there.
The McDade's banana. It's lovely.
Yeah. Not sponsored, by the way, but
Not sponsored,
we just
but
love
we
it.
just love it. McDade's a football special, and it's just absolutely. I was up actually in Donegal. It's made in Ramilton. I was up in Donegal.
Whereabouts is Ramilton?
Ramilton, right? If you're heading up, you go from you go up into Letterkenny, and then from Letterkenny, you're heading up towards Dunfanaghy. Do you want me to do it for you?
Go ahead. And here got it off the thing. There we go.
Years of practice, misled youth. Yeah, so if you're heading up that way, go north, not north, true north, like sort of straight on, and then Ramilton's into the right. Ramilton was a big Protestant place,
Right?
so that's where the Presbyterians landed.
And from years ago.
Well, I don't know. I
Plantations.
don't know even if it was before plantation, because Presbyterians were in Ireland before Church of Ireland, Anglicans. So I don't know, but I just know Ramilton was a wee Presbyterian place.
I always find the Donegal Protestant thing very strange, and they are completely
Or the
different.
down south Protestant thing.
Yeah, but Donegal is special on its own way, because I've done no way like cross community things in Donegal with work, and the kids are just like, they don't get it. They're like, why are we doing this? You know what I mean? They don't understand.
No, they
the
don't have
difference.
the division. Like
They're
no.
just like, we just do our thing and they do their thing. What's the big deal? There is no. Well, I don't know. Somebody could correct me, but from my experience, anyway, they have it completely separate.
There's no
and
animosity, and there's no.
they're just part of the community.
It's not as important.
Yeah.
It's like when you go other places, like, I know at the minute, I don't even think it's a religious thing. It's more a race thing that's happening in England at the minute.
Aye.
And
all
and
around.
that's Tommy Robinson trying to gain momentum and get rich.
Just capitalizing on events.
Like every second video he does is about, can you send me money?
Yeah.
Can you send me money? Shouldn't be about that. There's never been a poor revolutionary, isn't that what they say?
That's it.
Yeah, no, it's terrible, but you can't just blame, it's individuals.
Yeah. And I think the family and all have came out and says that's the last thing they would want is all those rats and everything else. So
when something like that happens to you, yes, you have anger, but you're deflated. Like they'll be deflated because it's just like, I can't believe this has happened. So anger comes. Sometimes anger doesn't come until like after funerals and stuff like that, and then people are like, "Nah, it's time for," because the reality of it all hits in.
Yeah.
At the minute, them families will just feel like they'll be on empty. They'll be like fucking no energy, just trying to deal with everything that's happened and compute. Like, it's fucking terrible. I have young kids myself. Like, I wouldn't want to think what it would be like. I really fucking don't.
It's awful what happened. But I think I read as well, like a load of ones that turned up for rats or people from freaking miles and miles away. You know what I mean? It just wasn't, a lot of it wasn't a local community. It was just people turning up looking at fight. Like.
And these sort of things start stuff like that and just brings out all them bad people that are just ready for anything, But it's terrible. But apart from that, anything else happening in your world?
Whole lot. Like, just been gigging, been looking after a child, cleaning up shit.
That's it.
The
Welcome
joys
to
of
the
it.
world. Welcome to the world. Me and Willie went to Manchester on Saturday, and if you're not a Patreon subscriber, go on and watch. We're going to put up our live pod, which happened at like 1:00. We were the first thing on at this festival, and it was, just watch it.
It didn't look too bad. I watched the first 5-10 minutes or something, and it seemed okay.
Genuinely, just some people in the room didn't understand us.
Yeah.
Like, thought we were talking a different language, which was fucking hilarious. And then there was like people who did, like there was guys who came to see everything. We went, it was an unbelievable festival, by the way, and fair play to the lads at they fucking pulled off some festival. Like, it was absolutely fantastic. And me and Willie were in bed by 10 o'clock, 10:15. He was we got the munchies, and he went to the shop and he came back with a thing of donut. I'm not eating bad anyway, but I hadn't been eating, and I took a donut, and the look and the growl that I got from taking one of the donuts out of the box was like, he was like Smeagol, my precious. I swear to God, he just had that wee look about him, and he went through like a full packet of Discos, a full thing of donuts, and Haribos. Like, he just. We munchies, it was funny. Like, he was tired the next day. The photographs I put, everybody was saying to me, Jesus Christ, the state of Willie.
But was that all you've done? You just done the live pod, or was there more?
Done the live pod and done gigs. He judged like a talent show, and I done like a big tent. But I was on. There was 2 massive big tents that could have held like 500 each, and I went on after Glen Wool in my tent, and literally I was like, "Where's everybody going?" But Jamie Hutchinson was on in the other big tent.
Right.
So it was like, fuck.
His crowd,
yeah. And I was never competing with them. But the people that came in to see mine was fucking dead on, like. So I done that, and then Willie done a couple of gigs. But we sort of done the live pod, that was the first thing. And then there was like mad wrestling on, like fucking deathmatch wrestling. I was all madness, like. And but it was a great, it was more a day out.
Yeah.
With like, it was like a few places coming together and all going out for a day out. Like, that's what it was. Andrew Maxwell, he sat for fucking hours just fucking talking shit. Like, and it was just good. It was just a good day.
Who else did you meet up with?
Ishan came in. Ryan Cullen and Willie were the 3 fucking. We were fucking sitting in the green room talking balls all day, and people were coming in and trying to join in, and they didn't understand what was going on. But Ishan, who's a comedian from London, a big Indian comedian, he's fucking brilliant. But he came in and there was edibles on the table, and he just threw one in his mouth, and he was halfway through eating it, and the big Rob Mahone was like, "Oof, wouldn't take a full one. I am like, take a quarter. They'll fucking blow your mind." And he spat it out, but he'd been chewing on it for, I'd say, a good 2 minutes. And Ryan Collins sitting next to him was like, "Oh, I took a full one. I didn't think it was that bad." No. And about 45 minutes later, I walked out. Nishan was just standing in the field. He's just freaking out. I was like, "Holy fuck!" He was off his fucking chops, but it was a brilliant day.
Did Willie engage in some?
It's not for me. I can just say about Ishan because it was put up on the Instagram. So, but Willie, I'm not saying nothing.
I got the munchies.
You can take her out what you want.
Yeah, there we go.
But it was a good day. The hotel we stayed in was unbelievable.
Serious?
Unbelievable. Like genuinely, Willie went to me, holy fuck.
Was it in like the middle of Manchester? Or
no,
because it seemed like it was
outside, and like 10 minutes outside in a place called Dinsbury, and it was a rugby pitch, and you went in and you had to. It was dead funny because there was another comedian with cerebral palsy,
right?
And we walked in the gate, and the guy was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Security guard." And we were like, "We're performing." And he was like, "Right, okay, go over." And we went to walk over, and then this wee guy with crutches. And he's a comedian. He's actually quite funny. I stayed and watched his set. Chris, I think you call him. And he was standing there, but he is with his walking sticks and the way he was. Do you ever watch something about Mary?
Yeah.
He's like the part that thing plays. That's the way he is. And he was like, "Where are you going?" And I was like, "No, I'm performing." And he was like, "No, he's with me." And he's like, "Right, okay." And he gave me the armband. But it was like, it was funny just the way he came flying over like in the crutches. Where the fuck are you going? Like, and I was like seriously, I'd fucking boot the fuck out of him. Like, but he was like a wee fucking Rottweiler. But yeah, so met him and met a load of other acts that I hadn't met before, and it was just fucking great. It was a really, really good day, and I could see like how it could be absolutely massive.
Yeah,
I'd love to do it here. Like me and Wally were going, we'd love to do it at home, but the organising of it and sorting it all out, like, it'd just be a fucking nightmare.
Where would you do it?
Well, see what they done. It just gave me the idea. You just need like a rugby club or a GA club.
Aye.
And what happens is you have the building. So they had the building and the pubs in the building, and they used the upstairs function room as one of the. That's where we done the live pod.
Yeah. And
then you walked outside, and they had another wee tent doing beer to cope with the same as the inside. Mm-hmm. And then they had a pizza thing, like a Nigerian food thing, and then like fish and chips. And then they had the ring for the wrestling, and they had the two big tents. And then they had a green room tent in behind that.
Class.
And that was it. Like, it was 1,000 people, and everybody was chilled out. Everybody was off their fucking jobs. It was like fucking everybody. I walked out and some fella was like, "What type of tree's that?" And I was like, "That's an oak tree." And he was like, "Don't mess with nature." And I was like, holy fuck. Like, they were all fucking, there was people absolutely spaced out of their mind. They have some mad fucking audience. Like, fucking mad audience.
Worse than ours?
I would say slightly worse than ours, yeah. They're an ugly audience too. It was the weirdest looking crowd I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck.
But it was absolutely brilliant. I love doing it. Glad I'm doing it because there was fuck all money in it or anything. But it was just like a fucking work night away.
Yeah. The two of you seemed dead excited about going over. Like,
so really enjoyed it, and it went really well. And look forward to next year because they're talking about next year us having their own stage to bring all the acts and all over. So that'd be great. You know?
Aye, you can get more of
Thank you guys. Thank you, Rob, Freddie, and Tom. Absolutely brilliant.
And Armagh won the All Ireland.
Armagh. Well, I knew they were going to do it. Once they got to the final, I knew they were going to do it.
They played fantastic. It was a weird thing because it was very tactical. It's the most defensive I've seen two teams play.
Cautious.
But it was interesting to watch. Like, you know, you never see in Gaelic, you know, teams sitting in like a low block, you know, like a Burnley.
I never even got to see it.
It was a great match. But have you heard of all the fallout about the cop?
So the cop hanging out of the car and
like waving the Armagh flag.
Do you know what? Jamie Bryson's going fucking mad. He's going fucking nuts. Like, he's going to implode.
Yeah.
I think they should build casement out of pallets. Just do out of pallets out of them.
It's weird for us to hear like all the demons going mad because I view the GAA as like such an innocent thing. You know what I mean? Well, and it more represents community.
Do you know what? I'm going to GAA, like they're constantly picking on it. But then when I do look at it, there is a lot of things named after Republicans.
That's, yeah. Like all clubs. The grounds are either named, clubs are named after Republicans and grounds. So then
and
you
cups. and then you go, right, okay. So in a way, I sort of get it. A way, I sort of get what, but I think they're picking on it. Like they're picking at it.
Because there's some of the things, like people are going on Nolan and being like,
Did you know that Sam Maguire was named after Real man?
No. Who's Sam Maguire? Don't know about Sam Maguire.
I'll read it out so that everyone gets an idea about it.
But no, people are going on Nolan and saying, what if he was hanging a UVF flag out the window? And I'm going, that's completely fucking different. Or what if he's hanging a Linfield flag out the window? And that I can more understand, but still, like, I suppose with all things, people are just going to look for the
negativity. And then the swimmer from
thing. They're saying some people are saying he's from Down, some people are saying he's from Armagh.
But they're also saying that his dad's English and he's Northern Irish. Like they were saying, well done, Northern Irish swimmer has won a gold, another athlete, and they're like, he's representing Ireland. Like, it's just fucked up the way we are, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Like that, the cop thing. Me personally, like a cop probably shouldn't be getting on like that, right? It's the hanging out the window, driving dangerously and stuff. I don't think he should be punished for the Armagh thing. I don't think he should lose his job. But for driving dangerously, I think they should set an example and fine him or give him points or whatever.
What, for putting the flag out the window?
I think because he's not watching the road, and because if that was me or you know what I mean? And the cops saw you doing that, they would stop you.
He obviously had to be local or something to do that. Like.
He's obviously from the area.
Had to be. He had to be an Orange Man supporter. I don't know.
Right. And people are saying that's like community policing. So they're saying like the cops are encouraged to get involved with the community and like show that they're part of things.
You weren't born, but they got like a Mr. Blobby. Do you know who Mr. Blobby is? Mm-hmm. They got like an outfit for him.
Creepy cunt.
Right. And they got it for a party, I think, to dress up for somebody, a relative of ours. I'm not talking about it on here, but they did get the Mr. Blobby thing. And because we had it, like, no way my ma's a fucking messer.
Yeah.
So I was putting it on and going everywhere in it. And I was down the road and the cops stopped me and asked for a photo. Did you ever see this?
In the car?
No, in the outfit. Like, my ma was bringing me everywhere. So
right.
And she was going, go in there, go in that shop with it. And all. Right? And I was doing that. But it was one of them ones to see. Photo. Where is the photo? David Coney sent me it, maybe. But I was wearing it, but I got a photo with the cops. And it's been on the internet. It's literally been on the fucking internet. And people are like, holy fucking it. It's one of them ones that I'm going to look for. I can't fucking find it now. So can't.
And you were in the Empire last night?
Yes, it was unbelievable. Brilliant night. So it was absolutely brilliant night.
Who was on with you?
Leroy Brito and Ian Thompson. It was just one of them nights. I can't find that photo. Just one of them nights where it was just brilliant. Just the audience were up for it and everybody was relaxed. It was just a great night. Really, really enjoyed actually doing it. A lot of people say that to me. Some people prefer me doing stories, but a lot of people like me doing crowd work.
Yeah.
Like slagging and joking.
Well, sure, it was the thing with the Lame Night shows, remember? It was like you'd done that show and you didn't get doing any of the show because it just was all crowd work, and then you put a show on called crowd work because of that, and then it was all just bits.
Yeah, so it was mental. But no, I really enjoyed it, and I think maybe getting a couple of days away because we flew home on Sunday and left, went to the house, got my gear, drove to Lusty Beg, which is another wee great spot. You ever been there?
I love Lusty Beg.
Went to Lusty Beg, over on the ferry, went in, done the gig with Colin Gaddis. Andrew was MCing, Connor Keys was on, and a few others. But I had to leave, so I had to do it first, and then I drove up to Downings. I spent a couple of days in Donegal. It was fucking
Brilliant.
great. I was sitting on Tuesday, half day. I was going, I don't want to leave the beach here. It was just lovely. Kids were loving it. But I had my car, so I just headed on. Went to Derry, got my hair cut in Jake and Co. Thank you, lads.
It seems like a wee spot in there.
Yeah, no, it's great.
There.
It's great.
There.
And then headed home, done the Empire. So it was, but I wish it was going back up to Donegal.
Right.
This weekend I have Lisburn Fela. First time putting the comedy night on, I think. Don't know, maybe they did do it before.
I remember, so Lisburn Field is a relatively new thing. But a couple of years ago they done like the first we do in the Hibs Club in Lisburn. Like, so it was the Lisburn Field, so like all 6 of the Catholics in Lisburn, like,
at it.
We're at it.
Yep. Not it was now, just fucking
it was madness.
Catholics now. Well, was it not a good night? No.
It was great crack, but it was just chaos. Like, so it was like we trod group on. I was engineering it for it, so I'd set up all the sound, and like there was somebody must have brought their family over, something from England. Or the family must have been staying with them, and they've says, here, there's a wee do on up the street for the field. It's the first wee thing on. So it's the way I imagine in my head it's went, and they've went, oh fuck, sure, that's something for them to do. You're fuck all on ever in Lisburn, may as well bring them to that. And these English relatives just fucking got blitzed. So the girl, like, she had her like fella over and stuff as well. Like, this trad band, right, was like wee men, like in their 60s, 70s. I mean, and she was going up as if it was like Metallica or Guns N' Roses.
Go mad.
There was nobody else dancing, and she's up like swinging in front of them, and then she starts friggin' like flashing the wee men on, sitting on their knee and everything. She had to get pulled away.
Well, I loving it.
The wee men were loving it. Me and the other fella doing the sound, we were going like, fuck, you're going like to this Lisburn Field every year. That's the first groupie you've got in 30 years.
I've never had that before.
Oh, Jesus. It was fucking hilarious. I never go to the Hibs Club in Lisburn. You get into it by walking through the chippy. So you have to go through the chippy and then like a side door and up the stairs.
Jesus Christ.
To get it so proper freaking.
And is it old?
An old bar. So there's like 2 floors in it. There's like a sort of like a residence bar in the first one, and then upstairs like a function room. It just never gets used.
I'm playing the Crafty Hound, so
the fair play to them for
sold out. I keep it going.
The Lisburn Fela. Like, it's great they're trying to do something up there.
No, well, it was a mate of mine contacted me. He was like, will they do it? And I was like, yeah, well, I wasn't doing West Belfast, so I may as well do Lisburn.
It's just that time. They've brought them relatives over, and then now they're like, fuck's sake, now we can't go back. Sevens have made a friggin'.
No, they're probably using the Hibs, just not using the Fat. I don't know. Was it a big enough venue?
It is big. It is big. It's a great big spot, but it hasn't been touched since like friggin' 80s.
All right, so it's old fashioned.
Yeah.
The Crafty Hound, I think they went with that because they knew that I'd done it before.
Yeah.
No.
What's that one out there? It's got the rooftop bar. Everybody's been talking.
Thornbury's.
Thornbury's, aye.
It's a cafe.
Is it a cafe, aye?
That's just a cafe. But Sean Haggerty does it. It's like, we've done it inside and we've done it with tap. Like, it's not a big gig. Like, Lisburn's always been one of our places. I done the Arts Centre this year, part of my tour, and it was great. It was a great gig. It only holds like 100 people. It's still good. Like,
it's always been hard to get gigs going in Lisburn. We would have played like Alexander's and stuff, but not a lot of,
That's in Sloane Street, isn't it?
I don't know the name.
Straight on the corner?
Right on the corner, aye. Beside the roundabout.
Is that big or no? Not really.
Not really. Maybe holds 150, 200 up the stairs. But it's always been tough to get people out. It's been tough to like get even groups and all that play in Lisburn.
Yeah.
So I would like to see more stuff happening there.
Maybe they will.
It's a big enough
changing.
town. Like.
Oh, it's big now. Like, it's a lot of people from West Belfast have moved out in it, so things may change that way. You know, I don't know. So that's happening, and obviously the fights next week. Doing the Whiskey and White podcast with Labyrinth and
Ando
Kakachi, and then what else is happening? Yeah,
you've got your SSE show.
The SSE show's coming up obviously in October, but the Bangor Open House Festival was talking about that.
Aye.
So that's happening.
That's in the Wall Garden.
That's in the Wall Garden. So for anybody that doesn't know about it, tickets are selling mad now. So they're starting to sell. Obviously, people just waiting to see what they were doing. But that's in the Wall Garden. It's a brilliant gig. Have you been to Wall Garden?
No, I've never been.
It's like obviously what it says it is. It's a Wall Garden, obviously of an old big house or something. But they put the big marquee in it, and there's toilet and all. It's great. We done it last year. Brought Brona down with me, and I was only home from Edinburgh, and it was just great. It was just probably one of the best gigs I've ever done. It was one of them ones that was just like boom, 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 boom.
And so you're not going over to Edinburgh?
No, I'll make over and do a day or something. I don't know. I haven't decided, but at the minute it doesn't look like I'm going to go over.
I suppose because we were planning next week and all, but I suppose you've got the fight next week, so you're going to be flat out.
Going to be flat out. It's just to try and go over and do one day. It's just a nightmare.
Yeah. Hope Willie does well.
Yeah, hope he does. If you are in Edinburgh, go and see him. Right. Willie Thompson, Victoria Angeloni's on, Rob Mulholland from the Dead Men podcast,
Andrew Ryan. I think he's on the same.
He's doing 2 weeks.
I think he's on at the same time as Willie.
Well, if you're there for a couple of days, you can go to separate days. Like, Tom Stade's obviously there. Susie McCabe, who big shout out to Susie. She took a heart attack last week. So yeah,
and she's back up.
She's back fucking working. So
fair play to her.
Yeah, fair play to Susie, and hope you get well soon. She seems to just get straight back on the horse. Now she's not driving or nothing, but she's doing her shows.
Here, that reminds me, freaking Celtic are doing well.
It's pre-season.
I know you can't judge it because it's pre-season, but I mean, based on the evidence,
yeah,
they're flying.
Hopefully they don't sell O'Reilly or Hattati.
Is there talks of Hattati going?
Yeah, Leicester's looking at him. It'd be mad if they sold them to and then didn't bring nobody in. It'd be just insane. But yeah, no, all good apart from that. What are we on now?
Probably on about half an hour.
So that there's happening. The Edinburgh Fringe obviously takes a lot away from it. We'll have a couple of guests coming on this month. A few different things. We've one in the pipeline now.
Fill in for Willie
while he's away. And I'm going to try and not have comedians on, just to have it a wee bit different. That was mad. I don't know what the fuck that was landed on me. And yeah, most people's probably on holidays sitting around pools and stuff, listening to the stuff that's happening at the minute on the podcast. Apart from that, anything else, I'm trying to think. Donald Trump, he called, what do you call it?
Kamala
Harris. He says she's an Indian, she's not black. Last night.
Fuck. I didn't see it.
So it's caused a bit of fucking hassle. So yeah, he came out and he was like, is she black? I don't know, is she black? I thought she was Indian. When did she turn black? That's what he said. And it's like,
fuck me.
He doesn't care, like.
He doesn't give a shit.
Really doesn't care. But she's just been through in at the back end of it anyway, hasn't she, like?
Yeah, I don't see a world where she'll get it.
And to me, it doesn't really matter because no matter who gets in, I have to be careful what I say because I have an appointment for my visa on Monday.
Right.
So I have to be careful what I say. But it doesn't really matter who gets in because they're going to just implement the same policies and do the same things that they're doing anyway. Round the world.
Yeah. Again, you probably have to be careful what to say here. But what's the plan once you get the visa? And what's the plans for America?
I think I would love to get away for a week, a month, and try and really build it. Like.
Right.
But I don't know if that's plausible. It can happen, but it may be too mad to try and do that.
Yeah.
But the first things get over. Do the main places like there's already a load of festivals and all have wanted to book me. a lot of Irish bars and gilly clubs and stuff. So there's mountains of work. Like,
well, the Dead Rabbit opened a new bar in Texas.
Austin, yeah. So they've asked me to play both of them. Obviously do that. And then there's loads of Irish festivals. Like there's a big one in Kansas in September, but I'm going to miss that.
Where in Kansas?
I don't know. I'm not too sure. But they have a big Irish festival. There's loads of Irish festivals happening around about September time and all, so I'm just getting it at the wrong time because obviously it's too late for the book.
And how long is the visa for?
5 years.
Oh, 5 years.
3.5, 5 years, something like that. So, yeah, no.
So you get all the St. Patrick's Day stuff and all as well?
I'll get loads of stuff. I just can't wait, like, to get over. It's like Australia. When I've done Australia, I've seen the two Johnnies are over. Good luck in Australia, lads. They landed in Australia yesterday. And I was a wee bit jealous. I was like, because it was that good of a tour that I'd done, that I would love to get back over. And a lot of people in Australia saying to me, when do you come back? When do you come back? So we were talking about it the other day. So something will be getting put in the pipeline. Can't wait to get back to do Australia, actually. Because the gigs were that good. Like, there's a guy came to the Empire on Tuesday and he fucking missed my gig in Sydney. And he actually came home to go and see me.
Fuck.
On Tuesday night. Like,
unreal.
Yeah, so he says, but everybody was saying how good it was and all, and he said he was raging, he missed me. And then Tuesday night, I actually got the whole crowd to sing happy birthday to him, so he was loving it.
Oh, brilliant.
Mick the painter. He was going to turn up in his painting outfit, no. Because of what I said about painters. He says he told all the painters over there and they were all fucking going to turn up at my gigs and protest and all. I was like, well, do you know what? If you weren't selling tickets, you would love that. Only I sold out the tour, like I would have fucking loved that, but if I hadn't sold it out, because you're nothing like getting a fucking few people protesting and then you sell stuff out.
That's it. Here, I saw a thing came up to me. Ryan Oak used to sponsor us.
Red Oak?
Tattoo artist.
Right, okay.
So maybe listen, so he came up and was like, Sean, something.
He used to sponsor us, did he?
Yeah, for a few episodes.
I didn't know that. Does he do the tattoos in black stuff?
I don't know where his place is, but I forget. But he saw me up in St. Enda's anyway.
Oh, no, he's in Glengormley, isn't he?
I must be. But nice fella.
And were you gigging up there?
I was gigging up there after the final.
And what was he saying? Does he want to sponsor us again?
I was like, here, always looking more sponsors. Like,
yeah, if anybody wants to sponsor us, doesn't have to be a tattoo place, whatever. It could be one episode or it could be fucking 100 episodes. Give us a shout. We'll work something out.
Aye. No, I was a good wee things, and then this is a nice wee club. That's where you could do at the festival.
So you could.
You have a clubhouse in there, function room, great big pitch,
and you're out of the road.
Aye.
It's something that you need. Like, but do you know what? You just know that'd be a fucking handling. Like, see, trying to fucking organize that whole thing. It's just. It just looked like it wasn't easy. Like, they all looked like they were fucked, like, you know. And then they had to still perform, but they were just like running on empty. You could just see them. But yeah, no, somewhere like that, St. Enda's or even somewhere in the middle of the city. You know,
yeah,
you've Harlequins over in Malone Road. I doubt they'd want a Mudblood podcast right in the middle of the road.
No.
Ran Allen turning up.
Right, Paddy.
With his fucking balaclava on, yeah. Shut the fucking rat. Yeah, be mental.
We've also we had Pride the weekend there.
Yes, we had it.
I was at it. I brought Liam down.
What was it like?
Fucking lashed. It was miserable, but it was good crack though. All the companies, all come out, and like do their Pride thing. So like you've got Tesco and fucking Asda and like fighting in it. But no, they're like they come down with their wee Pride float and everything. And there was a big DHL one from the courier service. And somebody says, here, it's brilliant. The hoods are getting awful progressive.
DHL, there was hoods. DHL, I think, is it DHL?
DHL, Davis Hoods Liberation Army.
No, but the DHL I'm thinking of. I think they started it with three fellas in the car. And then it's fucking massive now. It's
With
one of
what?
them. Like three fellas in the car started that whole.
Oh, serious?
Yeah, and then it blew right up. Like, I think it's DHL. There's one of them anyway. It was just like three mates and started delivering stuff in their cars, and then now the fucking planes and multi-million.
They're
plane
massive,
company, yeah.
massive. One of the biggest ones. That's everybody's at delivery now after COVID. Everybody has any freaking Amazon fans.
Oh, doing deliveries. Is seen the electric bike in the town? Seen your man driving that the other day?
What was that?
It's like a wee square like electric van, but it's just like a bike.
Oh, yes.
And he near fucking crashed it the other day in the town.
Yeah.
Flying about. There was a thing last week, actually. I was having a meeting in the Limelight up the stairs in the offices, and I heard this thud like that. And Joe and all, I was like, that didn't sound good. And then there was a scream.
Fuck yes, I saw it. Yeah.
The fella got knocked down.
Crash.
So hopefully you're all right. There was a fella sent me a message to let me know he had a bleed in the brain, broken jaw, and whatever. I don't know what the fella's name is or anything, but I hope you've recovered, because I heard the noise of it and it was fucking horrendous. I thought somebody fell off a building. It was that fucking massive thud. It was fucking freaky.
Yeah,
The road was closed off and all, yeah. So I hope everybody's all right from it. It was bad for everybody that witnessed that. I could see the faces of everybody that witnessed it. Like, it must have been terrible. I actually thought he was hit by a van, because the van was sitting there, but I think he bounced in front of the van, sort of thing. But I hope you're good. Yeah, that was mental hearing that. It's a wee bit of a change for you, but enjoy your holidays. And if you are thinking of buying tickets, banger, next week, the 15th, we've got the October, the SSC Arena. Have Glasgow on the 24th. And have Dublin on the 10th of October. Please get tickets. Millennium Forum the 6th of December. That's selling like mad, so we're going well there.
Brilliant.
Anything to plug?
I've got the gig with Johnny.
Yes.
And Johnny Reid.
Johnny Reid's coming over from Australia. So
Limelight.
Yes, to Limelight.
It's, let me get the date. It is on the 23rd of August, Limelight 2.
23rd
for that. And then Search Party are headlining the Empire on the 15th of November with The Thing Is. So get your tickets, folks.
Yes.
On Ticketmaster.
And also, if you're not on the Patreon, get on the Patreon. This week we're going to put up that live pod that we've done, which is the first live we've done in a long time. And it was fucking mental. It was, people didn't understand this and whatever, but go on, watch it. You can see yourself and enjoy it, and keep subscribing. Get on the Patreon. All the best. See you later.
Foggy sunny evening, I'm not drunk.